Hey guys, and welcome to the Notary Channel. My name is Crystal Springs, and today we are bringing you a step-by-step guide on how to become a notary. Being a notary is a very rewarding career. Let's talk about flexible hours. Let's talk about creating your own time. Let's talk about choosing your own client. So many things that you could do as a notary. So it's a great career. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the whole process of becoming a notary. From meeting the requirements to completing the application. Don't worry, I got you. Stay tuned. Step 1, research the notary public requirements in your specific state. It's very important to understand the specific requirements in your state, because every state is different. Every state requires different things. So make sure you know what your state requires. You have to check the minimum age. You have to be a resident, and the educational requirements, because some states are different. Some states require you to take a test, some don't. It depends. You need to find that out. Here in New York, I did have to take a 40-question test. Does that make sense? Does that sound right? Here in New York, I had to take a 40-question test. That sounds so weird to me. But anyway, the test had 40 questions. And I had to study the New York notary law. And yeah, that was a doozy for my brain. But we got it done. Okay? You can get it done too. It's not that hard. Research any additional qualifications and exams you may need in order to pass. Step 2 is complete notary training. Many states require notary training and education. This ensures that you understand your responsibilities and duties as a notary. What you absolutely should do is look for approved training programs. When you look at your state's requirements, they most likely will give you the programs that are approved. And once you find that one, then you need to get trained. You need to complete the training and get the proof that you completed, so that you can move on to the next step. After you get your training on and grow your brain, the next step, which is step number 3, is obtain your notary application. Get your application by going to your state secretary's website. That website should also have all the information that you need in regards to being a notary. I would become really comfortable with this website, bookmark it, desktop it, everything, because you're going to be going here a lot for a lot of information. Make sure you fill out the application form completely and accurately. You do not want any mistakes. We don't have time for that. You're probably going to take a little while to even get your application and approve it. Maybe not. In New York, it took about 6 weeks, and those 6 weeks, I'm like, what's going on? It took forever. So make sure that you on your end do what you're supposed to do, because that will hold you up even more, and we need to get this money. Now, step number 4 is submit required documents. Gather the necessary documents to support your application, which is your proof of identification, your proof of residency, and the completed education that you did. Notarize all the applications and affidavits if applicable. Notarize any required affidavits or forms if applicable. You like that? That sounds weird coming like applicable. It's not the throat had to do a little bit of exercise to do that. Make copies of all your documents for your records, because people like to lose stuff, and we don't got time for that. Be on top of it. Plus, as a notary, you need to be organized anyway. So let's get this started and practice now. Step number 5, pay all your application fees. Check the required application fees and payment method. Prepare the payment, whether it's check, money order, or online payment. I had to get a money order. Yes, in 2020, I still had to get a money order. The test, rewind, the test was on paper with a little pencil. Isn't that crazy? I was shocked. But yes, I had to bubble in the little bubbles. Like in junior high school or elementary, when taking the test back in the day, I was shocked. Make sure you check the payment methods, because it's very important. You do not want to come with a debit card and they are only accepting money orders. You will be highly upset that you just pushed your time back even further from becoming a notary and making this money. Be on point, okay? Make sure you include the payment along with the application. Don't forget. Please. I know some like, of course I won't forget that. But guess what? Some of you might. So I'm here to remind you not to do that, okay? You're welcome. Step number 6, take the notary exam. In some states, you may need to pass a notary exam to demonstrate your knowledge of notary laws and procedures. Prepare for the exam by studying relevant materials and taking practice exams. I just studied the New York notary law. It was about 11 pages. And I sat and I read it over and over and over again. The law language was kind of like, what? To my brain at first. But around the third time reading it, along with the dictionary and Alexa's great for, telling you what something means. Slowly but surely it started to come to me. And watching videos on YouTube about taking the exam and just forcing myself and exposing myself to study these things, listen to these videos, I got used to the language. Eventually, it wasn't so foreign to me to hear whatever notary language you may see that's going to be confusing. So, I would suggest study the notary law in your state. That's all I did. I didn't buy any extra materials. I didn't pay for a course. I didn't do any of those things. I just studied the law, kept it pushing, and then I passed. And I noticed that it was mostly like definitions. That's it. They wanted you to know some numbers, like, how long your license lasts and maybe how long you go to jail if you do something bad. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. This is where the excitement happens. Step number 7, submit your application and wait for approval. Sitting there, you're waiting. You think you might have done well on the test, but you don't know. So now you're waiting. Because they definitely didn't tell me right away if I passed or not. So I had to hand in the paper and the pencil, and then they said, we'll let you know. I waited for a couple of weeks. I don't want to lie to you. I'm going to say I waited for like 4 to 6 weeks. That's what my brain is saying. It could have been longer. It was just a little paper, rectangle paper, that said pass on it, and that was it. Didn't even give me a score. I would have liked to know the score, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. Double check that you have done all the steps and have given all the complete documents. Submit your application, whether it's online or by mail, whatever you need to do. What did I do? I did it by mail. Yep. I got my... Did I do it by mail? I don't remember. I feel like I paid online. Yes, I did it online because New York, you just have to have the passing, and then you go online, you do the information, and I paid, and then they gave me my license. Yeah. So I did mine online. So do that. Once you get your passing score, then you apply for the application, make sure everything's correctly, and then if it's online, you should get your license in like 2.5 hours or so. It depends. Once all that is done, you'll get your notary commission in the mail, and you can start signing up to all the signing services. At the same time, you need to order your supplies. Step number 8 is the most important and most exciting step that you can take, because that means you have now gotten your notary commission and you are now officially a notary for your state. So that means you have to get your supplies, and the most important supplies that a notary can have is their stamp and their journal. Research reputable suppliers for your stamp. Okay, I got mine from the National Notary Association. I'm pretty sure that there are other companies that'll give it to you, but I don't really know them. Maybe I'll look some up. I will eventually. Not today, not right now, but I do know for sure and for certain that the National Notary Association, the NNA, I'll put the link in the description below, will be able to give you your stamp, because that's where I got it from. I feel like 123 Notary also does that as well. Gotta be a couple of, but yeah, you'll be fine. Matter of fact, I'll look up some and then I'll add it in the description. Places where you can get your stamp. I got you. That's what I'm here for. Purchase your supplies as soon as you get that notary commission. I promise you, as soon as you sign up to those signing services, you will be called right away. Congratulations! If you did what I told you to do, you have become a successful notary. Remember to familiarize yourself with your state's laws and regulations. Being a mobile notary can open doors to various opportunities and provide a valuable service to your community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for the most amazing content that you will get on your journey. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Mwah.